Re-recording stuff, it's always fun. Alright, so I already basically went through like a half hour of this game, but I had some issues. So I'm essentially having to, like, you know, replay some gameplay, shall we say, which is always fun. I'll note that the problem I basically had is my, like, you know, I basically have like a headset microphone, but basically the microphone can be like, you know, detached from like the headset if needed. And unfortunately, it wasn't fully attached, so yeah, no mic in my Let's Play. So basically, I went through like, you know, the next little bit for like a half hour until I basically, like, you know, stopped recording for a moment to basically check stuff, and oh, but no recording. So here we go again. Alright, enough blaring on. So no, basically I've already gone through like the Arboretum for like the first, like, you know, what I call like the first part of it. We're now gonna get to like the next pit, which basically has, you know, a couple phantoms, a few mimics, and some stuff to explore. By the way, one good thing here is that I'll be able to, like, you know, make use of, like, you know, stuff I didn't like do before, I guess. So there's at least that going for me. I'll note that we're gonna be like, a couple phantoms basically up here, and it really helps you basically put these on basically. So there's basically, like, you know, a thermal shielding one for fire, an effort shielding basically for, like, you know, effort, like, you know, the air damage. Those will be very useful coming up, as the shotgun will be. Alright, so I more or less know where everything basically is, but there's something basically through the trees there.
Scan complete. More
Effort phantom.
Required.
Down here we'll basically have a couple of mimics. Those are always fun. We'll deal with the mimics in a moment, but basically we're going to deal like the effort phantom here first. Oh, that guy came up too. So I'll note that over here is basically you know, thermal phantom.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
So basically let's scan him. Now I'll note by trying to fight two phantoms, or like, you know, special phantoms is like, you know, a bad idea at the same time. So here's the research basically for these guys here. There's the effort phantom. So basically a particular note is an effort phantom, which produces a particle cloud that's highly toxic and disruptive in normal matter. So, you know, basically he's like goo stuff. And this guy basically, like, you know, he's a phantom that uses fire. Pretty straightforward. I think the frail fan will go away, but I'm not entirely sure, so I may have to lure these guys basically one by one to try to kill them.
What does it look like? The shape in the glass.
Do. Oh, that didn't work too well because they both got.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
His is working somewhat. There goes that one. Honestly, this one still, like, knows I'm around, but, you know. Taking out one was, like, you know, good.
Was that really you?
Hello. Oh, that's what this guy does. So this guy's basically got a long-range attack that basically, like, you know, he uses it basically to, like, defry you, so to speak. Whoa, what's this? Oh, he actually lit some mimics on fire. I didn't realize this guy could light mimics on fire like that, so that's good to know. So I'll note that, like, you know, I know, like, in, like, the DLC, you'll basically sometimes, like, find, like, mimics are, like, you know, different elements. But I didn't know that apparently, like, this guy can actually light, like, you know, mimics on, like, you know, fire. So, like, they basically become, like, fire mimics. So good to know for future. Learning things is fun. That's getting his attention.
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
Alright, so that takes care of, like, all these guys here. Now note that when I basically went through here the first time, I took a lot more damage than this because I didn't have, like, effort shielding on or, like, you know, thermal shielding on. But at the same time, I never got to experience basically, like, you know, mimics being, like, lit in fire like that, so that's new. Let's just see here. You still got 24% integrity, which is great. You've only got 22, but whatever. Now, note, by the way, at this point, we're just going to go up to the medical operator to get healed up, so we'll go up here.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu. Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
There we go. There will be more to fight, by the way, but, you know, I just want to basically get quickly healed up there because, you know, there will be more stuff that can damage me on this level. Actually, speaking of which, let's just go back to our suit stuff here. Take that stuff out. Put in my, like, you know, natural don't get me killed, like, you know, resistors. Now, I will note, by the way, like, you know, those mimics, basically, like, they stand over here on, like, this, like, you know, pond-looking thing. It's actually looking glass to, like, the area below us over here. Generally, I'll note by when I usually come through this area, I take a pistol and like I shoot the mix to like kill him, but I went for a phantoms first this time. Probably not the best idea in hindsight, but oh well. Oh, you have a hacking skill? You basically, you know, hack this open. Grab some stuff here. Alright, so, while we're basically in the area, let's just go down to deep storage here. And here's the way into, like, you know, the Arboretum from outside. So there we go. And here's an unhappy fellow here. He's got a nice pistol though.
Ivy, what is it?
How's it coming?
I can't get this damn thing open. Where's Danielle?
Still not answering. What's wrong?
Danielle tied the lock to her voice. We need her to speak the key phrase or we're not getting in here.
Would voice samples work? Transcribe recordings?
Yes, if they have the right words. Or if we gathered enough to map her voice to a consonant and vowel list and started running patterns.
I'll see if I can find her. Or her transcribe. I'll check her room first.
All right, Ivy, but look, don't do anything stupid, okay? Ivy? Ivy? Shit. Damn it, Danielle, where are you?
It's unlikely Chief Show is still alive. I advise you follow Zachary West's strategy. Hack together voice samples. Your transcribe is equipped with the necessary software. It's how you made my voice. Danielle's cabin might be a good place to get started.
Alright, so basically when you get down to deep storage you find out that you basically need to have, like, you know, a voice modulated lock.
Voice identification required. Please repeat the following words. Perspective, corkscrew, proclivity, pencil.
And I think those words are basically random each time, but whatever. Basically, like, you know, this has been locked by, like, you know, the chief engineer, or like the chief person for here. So you basically have to go get her voice, but you have to go basically find her transcribes or find the person herself basically get the voice, so fun. Wow, there's a treasure map there. I'll note this is basically for a side quest you're basically going to find out in the later parts of the game. So, the treasure map for Hard and Fall Flag Desteris, or whatever, I guess. Alright, let's get up here. Now, I will note by the way, like, over here is basically a lift. You're going to find a password for this later on, but right now I basically can't get into it unless, like, you have Hacking 4. But you don't really need Hacking 4 to get up to, like, you know, after the suite up here, which is basically, like, you know, where we're basically headed right now. Basically, it's like your brother's suite in this game, so that's where I'm going to try and get up to. But, well, we're going to basically, like, spawn around here a little bit first. And by the way, you're going to find, like, you know, interesting stuff like this. So here's basically a plaque in memory of John F. Kennedy. Because, you know, he didn't die immediately, he didn't get assassinated, so lucky him. Well, if you're on over here, basically find some stuff, so... There's a, you know, synthetic ball and some mitts. We'll just pick those up. Alright, so over here's basically a looking glass. Wow, here's also one to count for New Year Mutter. We'll find basically another, like, you know, powerful pistol here to pick up. Stuff right here. You probably already know, you know, can guess what's behind here, but, Hooray for secrets. Now, note by the way, there's like currently no mimic there, but as we get closer, guess I'll pull out the shotgun then. Basically, there's like, you know, stuff up there, precariously balanced. Including a greater mimic basically up there. We'll deal with him in a moment, I guess, but whatever. You know, I probably should scan this guy first, but whatever. We'll get him in a moment.
Scan complete.
There we go. We scanned a great mimic.
Psionic aptitude available.
Now, what's supposed to happen is that guy's supposed to fall down like this, like crevice, but this time he didn't for some reason. So well, let's pick up his stuff then. And my thing's getting full apparently, so whatever. Let's just eat the stuff in here, I guess. Alright, so here's basically Julian Howard. This guy's basically the gardener.
Yesterday's batch was an abysmal failure. Piss poor route initiation. However, Dr. Lin from Psychotronics was kind enough to provide me with a sample of material that should multiply the effectiveness of the phytohormones when applied to already mature plants. I expect reduced time to maturity, increased yield, and an above normal salutary effect. Hopefully, it doesn't taste like shit. I just need permission to run the plan through the fabricator.
Alright, so basically what's going on here is that this guy's the gardener, and he basically has a growth formula. So basically, like, you know, we basically have to fabricate it, use it, and then, you know, we can just go from there, so to speak. So we're basically head back here anyways to, like, you know, drop off stuff. So let's do, you know, this quest, because why not? And by the way, I'm fond of, like, you know, keeping stuff, so you can go in there, you can go in there. Why not we'll eat the apple? I'm actually gonna find a wrench at the moment, so we're just gonna drop this stuff in there as well. There isn't any more enemies I don't think to fight, like, you know, in this, like, you know, specific part of the level, so I should be good basically to drop the wrench in there at this point. Oops, you know what I forgot to do? I went down there to fabricate the formula and I forgot to fabricate it, so one moment. You know what, while we're here we can basically fabricate other stuff as well, so...
Good afternoon, Talos. Join us in congratulating Dr. Lorenzo Calvino, winner of the Employee Innovation...
Let's make some more shotgun shells. It never hurts basically to have some, like, spare ammo basically, so why not? Let's get some spare ammo. Alright, so basically here's Dr. Howard's growth formula. Basically it's the experimental growth formula developed by, like, you know, Julian Howard to, like, you know, increase yield of, like, you know, engineered fruit. We're just gonna take this and just, like, you know, go use it basically. It'll be faster to go up this way, so why not? So basically over here is basically sprinkler controls, so let's go here. Oh yeah, there's still a milk in here, isn't there? Hello, Mimic. I can't do anything about you. Alright, so... I figure we just have to, like, place it directly in there, so... Transfer it in, and then press the button. Now, I'll note at this point, this is like a very interesting mission because basically we use real time basically to harvest our fruit, so we basically have to wait for like the growth cycle to complete for this like fruit in 10 minutes, and then we can like come back and harvest some fruit here. So we basically have a time mission basically. Now, I'm not sure, but I think this is like the first real-time mission in this game. You've probably heard like a special side effect there. It's like, you know, different from like, you know, the other like, you know, objectives I've basically done before. Basically in this game, I looked at the time objectives basically in this game have like this like, you know, sort of distinct sound to them. And I just hate that sound because I hate time, like, you know, mission effects in this game, so to speak. They generally give you a lot of time basically to do the missions, but I feel like, you know, it's unnecessary basically giving you the time to do them anyways, so... Yeah. Alright, so... I'll note that over here basically you can get up to like, you know, Alex's basically like, you know, apartment. But on the way, there's basically this guy over here. Or his girl, rather. So let's do that. Alright, so there's a transcript you basically had there.
Captain? Did I thought... Your shift isn't for another 2 hours, but I need you to come in now. Is everything okay? No, it's not. Stop by my cabin first. Bring the gun from my safe. Transmitting the key code. Right away, Captain.
Alright, so note that basically for that person you get a special key card. Or a key code, rather. That'll be important for like the next area we're going to be going to. And by the way, we made up to, like, you know, Alex Yu's office, finally. So, Office of Alex Yu, President and CEO. I'll note, by the way, that over here, we basically have, like, you know, his garage shaft's, like, the upper part, so this is, like, the top part of, like, his, like, garage shaft up here. This is his office.
You used to sneak into my room when we were kids, hack into my computer. I still remember when you ruined my Galactic Conquistador save files. I broke your arm when I found out. I regret that now. But I'm still not fond of you messing with my stuff.
Alright, so yeah, basically we're in his office here. We can loot a few things basically around, so why not? Get a Neuromod, all useful stuff. Now, I'm sort of like going as quickly as possible in here because I basically don't want to waste like too much time, you know, over here. But you know, basically over here is basically a crate. But it's like, you know, Doctor like Rerum Naturalum, I guess, from Cologne. But yeah, basically over here is like, you know, there's basically maintenance hacks over here that we want to get into. But just basically stuff blocking, of course. So recycle charge. Let's get a little bit of stuff. Oh, come on. Oh well, it didn't go after this crate here, so. By the way, if you get too close to like the effects, you take damage. But whatever. Over here is basically a safe, and this safe is very important because basically, like, you know, it has a key code that we already know. So back in like the Neuromod Division, we basically had a key code from December, and this is basically a safe we was basically referring us to go to. So 9028. And here's what's in here. We got chipset that basically helps us with repair. We have a key card which is going to be useful. Neuromod, Neuroweaver. Alright, so transcribe. This transcribe is very important, by the way.
Once things get as bad as I think they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos 1. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. But it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will soon.
Alright, so yeah, basically the safe has, like, you know, a key card to, like, Alex's suite and, like, you know, other stuff, so... important for, like, you know, a certain thing I'll be, like, doing later on. Let's get up here, I guess. Here's another telescope, by the way. Looking at the moon. Now, I'll note that up here, you basically have an escape pod. I want to note this escape pod over here is very important because basically it's like, you know, one of your methods for escaping from this game if you want to. So basically, like, you know, you'll get access to that a little bit later if you have, like, you know, access to, like, his computer down there, or you can get access to it now if you basically have hacking 4. But basically, you, like, get up there to, like, you know, escape, like, from, like, you know, this place, so to speak, if you want to. Which I don't want to do right now, but, you know, I'll just know it's there. Oh, there's the medical operator over there just hovering in midair, because, you know, why not? By the way, I just want to throw it out there that this area over here, very important. Also has a camera. Just gonna grab this stuff and eat it, I guess, because why not? Alright, so, at this point, that growth formula should be getting, like, you know, done in 2 minutes, I guess. I sort of went a little bit too fast here, but oh well, that's fine. Whee! Whoop! I jumped up on here, but whatever. We're just gonna go drop off her stuff basically over here, I guess, and, like, you know, do some, like, quick, like, you know, recycling, I guess, just to kill some time. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here and all this stuff, but whatever. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna go in there. I'm gonna drop the weapon kit in here. There we go. So here's our yield basically for, like, you know, this area, so to speak. Quite a bit of yield. Now, it might look like I'm basically storing up a lot of, like, material here, but
Security reminder. Sticky notes. Even all hidden ones are not a secure means of storing your workstation password.
I'll note that with like material in this game, you're gonna basically need a lot of it like later on because like there's gonna be like like this like buttload of enemies that's crawling around, so to speak. So you'll want to basically have like the means basically to kill stuff. And by the way, there's like the fruit there's ripening right there. So 50 seconds. Alright, so that's fine. Yes, just twiddle my thumbs, waiting for us to grow. I'm not bothered, like, time, let's play like a part of this game, like, in like areas like this. And you're actually going to see like another big time instance very, very soon, by the way. Oh, I can actually harvest it now. So it takes like 9.5 minutes, I guess, for us to be harvested. Let's just wait. Might as well just wait out, why not? So Jamming Topino Superior is what this is basically called. There we go, we got it. I missed the body, by the way. Crap. I just noticed that body over there, so... Let's get over here.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Let's grab a few things. And yeah, maybe you could help me if you came down, you stupid thing, but whatever. Alright, so... I know at this point we basically are going to be heading to like, the crew quarters basically next over here. But before we do that, it's about time basically to clear out the main lift. So we're going to go this way. Ooh. I missed stuff here apparently. Yeah, it's basically on fire, but whatever. Anyways, let's just go over here. This is where I plan to go. So, this leads to the Talos 1 lobby. And for those who basically remembered like the elevator, there's basically an elevator in this game that like wasn't working. We're about to find out why. We're about to find out why the elevator wasn't working.
Morgan, that Typhon is an unknown type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed in Psychotronics had similar disruptive abilities, only this one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
Desynchronize. I understand.
There are no bad patients, only badism.
Alright, so this is going to be a dangerous, like, fight here.
Logging self-diagnostic. List tag. Carbon. Cathode corrosion. Scan complete.
There we go, we got this guy. So there's basically an engineer operator, or... Yeah, engineering operator over here corrupted.
New psionic aptitude available. Received. I'll investigate.
Benefit from a removal, don't you?
Alright, so here's basically a Technopath. let's just like read up on him, I guess, here a little bit. So we already basically fought one of these basically in like, you know, the Neuromod Division, but basically like, you know, this guy basically corrupts like, you know, operators and stuff like that. And he also basically like, you know, corrupts like turrets and stuff like that as well. So he's really like a mess basically to like, you know, be around.
I'll investigate.
Just be like the useful weapon to kill this guy with. And that guy too as well, but you know. Now, if you remember like from like the last time, these guys have like a sort of electrical attack that they use.
Repair definitions. Retarget.
Long cell diagnostic. List. Tear. Analgesic. And
Disintegrated circuit. Unknowable instructions.
Okay, one's down. Much like before, I just want to like take out the like, you know, the little minions before I take out this guy, so.
can I offer you?
There we go. Let's do a quick save here, I guess. This guy is like a mess, so to speak, so. Much like with the telepath, we just want to get up close to it and pound him, so to speak, so. He'll come actually over here a little bit, so. Yeah, basically takes out his powers. Looks like the telepath is like being right next to you, so. There we go.
Nice work. The lift is responding again. That Typhon hijacked the hardware, even the software running the system, all the way down to the machine code, reprogramming it on the fly. Fascinating. And alarming. I can patch up the code. You should be fine. Take the lift if you need to move quickly between the 3 main decks on Talos 1. It has a stop in the lobby and down in life support.
Alright, so yes, basically like, you know, we can now use the elevator here.
Alex! Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this.
Do no harm. Basically, you know, new objective basically for this stuff. Alright, so this will be like useful for like the trauma center. Now, I basically plan to like, you know, quit here in a moment, but you know, let's just go up quickly to the you know, not the Arboretum, but the lobby. We're not actually going to go into the lobby right now because there's going to be something very menacing here, but you know, I just want to like show out what it basically looks like, and as well as like, you know, other stuff basically that's sort of important. Alright, so this is the lobby. Remember the big guy? There's the big guy. Running around. I want to try and scam if I can, so. You can see that this guy doesn't like to be scammed very well, but whatever.
Scan complete.
There we go.
Specimens required.
Alright, so yeah, basically I have a nightmare here. We're just going to leave him alone for a moment. And by the way, there's a power issue right now. Because, you know, issues, why not?
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Alright, so lots of interesting stuff basically happening there. So I'll note there's something called a nightmare in this game, and it basically chases you around basically every 3 minutes, and then like, you know, leaves you alone or you kill it basically. So, you know, fun stuff. Probably should reload this a little bit, but whatever.
Good afternoon, Talos. Lunch is served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to the weekly upgrade for today's menu.
Anyhow, while we're basically just waiting for like the nightmare to like, you know, go away for a moment, I'm just gonna like start dragging stuff basically over to my office, or like, you know, near like the door to my office. We're finally at that point where I'm gonna be able like, to get back to the lobby where I'm like, you know, just gonna dump all my stuff. So we'll do that in like the next episode, and then we'll basically start like going to like crew quarters and stuff like that. So stuff to happen, so to speak. Now, note by the way, that nightmare. Basically, like, you know, it's probably gonna be like the first instance where you're probably gonna see him. You'll basically see him like pop out like next to the elevator. He can't actually hurt you in the elevator because basically it's like, you know, shielded and stuff like that. But you know, basically like, you know, he's gonna like try and like, you know, find you like, you know, through like, you know, every 3 minutes basically in like, you know, the game, like game time. And you either have to evade him or basically like kill him to like, you know, get rid of him. And right now basically I'm evading him by like, you know, not being near him and stuff like that. So that's what we're basically doing right now. You just want to take everything from here, I think. Actually, we're just gonna go in here, I guess, first. We don't need these brain pills, so let's throw those in here. Just eat those. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. The nightmare is hunting us as being invaded or killed. Alright, so I'll note that basically, like, you know, we'll have to like deal with him basically like throughout the rest of the game. Basically, whenever I enter a new area, there's gonna be a chance that he'll basically be spawning there, like, you know, if it's in 3 minutes, or there'll be other like things as well to like deal with him as well, but you know, whatever. Alright, so what's gonna happen at this point is I'm gonna basically go down to the lobby, and we'll basically show off a little bit, like, you know, what it basically looks like, but I'll show you basically sort of caught a glimpse of it, but basically there's like a weaver, there's like, you know, right there. And he's been like, you know, having fun with the place, so to speak. Pick up this stuff. Alright, so we're gonna save the game here. And I'll see you guys basically next time when we basically go into the Talos, like, you know, lobby. And then like, a little bit more from there, I guess. But whatever, for now, take care.